Canadian trip draws to a close. Yesterday was the last official ride at Squamish, but Reece and I figure we've got just enough energy left to squeeze in a quick last ride at Tamahi this morning before I fly back home. The plan?
I think we just do a leisurely cruise up to the top.
Sounds good. Oh, and today we've got Pittbull riding with us as well. We start on a short but very loose climb that has almost no traction.
I see, if you get enough speed you go straight up I think, but Reece is pivot turning. That's better. Oh, here he comes. Yep. That's not bad.
In front is Pittbull, who was kind enough to provide some feedback on my coaching, riding and training vids.
So I just went out riding with the guy that does the Enduro videos. I was under the illusion that he was some superstar. We went out and did some extreme stuff, but I kept having to stop and pick him up all the time. He would fall over for the silliest of things. He'd be going over a log, and in the video, you know, on his training videos, you show him doing a wheelie stand or something. Like he'd come on the front wheel and he'd do these amazing tricks. In real life, God, I think it's staged. It's got to be staged.
Their brains were dynamite. That boy couldn't even blow his nose.
You know, he talks about dodgy training videos. My God, dodgy isn't even the word for it. The dude is all over the place. He's dodging everything on the trail.
I was at that class and he was trying to get us to do these things called trials techniques. I'm not wearing that outfit, that jumper. It ain't happening.
Up, down, all over the place, falling on stuff, whining like a baby when he falls over, blaming it on his tires. Who blames shit on their tires anymore?
Excuses are like backsides. Everyone's got one, and they all stink.
Thanks for that, Pittbull.
No, it needs even more speed. Here goes Pittbull. There's virtually no traction on this. Well, you didn't actually flip it over like I did. One of the guys was saying a while back that back home, you know, our tracks, even when they're fairly technical, are wide. So this sort of stuff's quite new to us. It's ultra skinny, and if you go off the side, you're in trouble, that's for sure. First bit that's difficult, it looks a bit steep. Nothing like, I think he called it Ass Pucker Hill the other day. One thing I noticed is I've been looking at Andrew's videos, and I was wondering if he sits a lot, and he does.
There are times you should sit on a dirt bike, but most of us sit far too often, especially as we get older. But there's no doubt you'll have far more control in most situations once you get used to standing on the foot pegs most of the time.
Yeah, so sitting and standing, so I'm sitting for those corners, then try and stand the moment I can. I think, yeah, Birchie was saying with generally speaking, a 90-degree corner or title like that, you sitting for the tree roots, stand again, gives you your best balance, and hopefully it all works out and you get to the top. If I was good, I'd be pivot turning those. Man, these are awesome tracks.
Mary.
After filming everyone else so much, it was interesting when Pittbull sent me some of the vids he had taken of me. And this clip of Reece mastering the log.
Yeah!
What an awesome trip it's been, and so many people to thank, especially the dealers who offered me loan bikes with no expectations of anything in return. Lang's Off-Road in Ontario, and then Tough City Power Sports and Vancouver Island. I stayed at Reece Tasker's place near Vancouver, and the bastard plied me with food and alcohol and refused to accept a cent from me. I got a chance to use the Enduro mousses he has designed, and they worked a treat. Check them out.
It's not too bad here, but I just looked at one or two of those drop-offs to the right and they are fucking steep. So I thought I might just plod along. You're right.
And of course, Traction E-Rag for sponsoring the whole trip, organising it all, housing me, and again, refusing to let me spend a cent of my own money. Frickin' awesome hospitality, and a frickin' awesome free dirt riding magazine as well.
I think this is what Reece said is the natural terrain enduro course track, which is pretty cool. Just doing everything slowly because I'm not really used to this track. And you don't know what's on the other side of those logs. Gotta admit, after all this work, I am just buggered. Even my log technique's gone. Just want to try this with minimal run up.
So 3 weeks, 19 days of riding in a row. The last 3 days have been in the gnarly terrain of BC. I'm exhausted and starting to ride like shit.
Clip the tree! How embarrassment.
The arms and legs are like rubber, and I'm falling off more and more. So it's time to head back. It's been great, Canada. Can't wait to come back next year.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Nice ride.